Omar is going to explain to us his model of his understanding of the term identity.
Okay, so there's a few elements here, and I'll kind of walk through each one of them. So this is the platform for what identity means to me in the green. Now what this represents, again, I kind of took the car idea that it's very important to highlight, in my perception of identity, that it's something dynamic and constantly changing. So although we're using Lego pieces, it's not monolithic, right? It changes over time. Now, the next thing I will point out is this part in the background. So I put it in the back because this represents the foundation of who we are in terms of our past. So things like upbringing, childhood, where we were born, who our parents are, etc. All the things that we really didn't have much control of, but it has a lot of significance and influence on who we are. Now the next element I want to highlight is this is regarding where we live, where we choose to live, and how that influences us. So at least in my case, there have been many homes and places that I have lived in, and home, I think an important part of when we're talking about identity is also home. And that's something that can constantly change, and it's always interconnected because different places you travel to and you live in, they become part of your identity and your personality, whether you want or not. It's difficult to. Then we enter my fortress of solitude. So I'm standing inside of this, and the reason I put two doors facing each other is because the identity that we have many times, it's not as solid as we think it is. In fact, we open up different aspects of ourselves to different people depending on the situation, and sometimes it's voluntary and sometimes it's involuntary. Now what I did add is there's this individual, so this person represents our family, our close friends, the people that we built a foundation of trust with, which is the red block, and as a result of it, they have an open window into who we are, irrespective of which door is open.
Beautiful.